So this one simple trick can turn a basic list of numbers into this output. So now I'm in VS Code, as you can see, and before I explain anything, let me first show you what we are trying to achieve. So here we have the output, and this is coming from a simple list of numbers, nothing complicated at all, just a normal list like this one. So now what I want to show you is map, filter and reduce. These are three powerful ideas in Python that will really help you process data in a very clean way without writing any long loops again and again. But instead of loops which are going to you're going to loop each number in the item in the list again and again. You're going to do it with a simple one line of code. So instead of me explaining everything at once, let's build it step by step so it actually makes sense. So we will start with map. Map is used when you want to take every item in a list, for example this one, every item in the list, and transform it into something new. So let's say we want to square every number in the list, which is what we did here. So how did we got this output? So let's see how we can achieve that. So here is the full script I have. So here is a number which is a list, and look at this carefully. Every single number in the list is being transformed into its square. So we pass so here is a map, and we just use a lambda function which squares each number that is passed to this lambda, and each number is picked from the list of numbers here. So all we did is wrote this single line of code, and you can see that each number in the list is transformed into its square. So no loop, no extra lines, just one simple expression. So map here is basically doing one thing very clearly. It transforms every element in this list. Right? Now pause for a second and think about this. We did not change the structure of the list. It is still the same as it is. We just changed each item in the list. So we took each item in the list and then we passed it to the lambda function. So this was possible because of this map, Python map. So map is great when you want conversion or transformation. Now once we understand transformation, the next natural question is, what if we don't want to change everything, right? What if we want only some items from this list? That's exactly where filter comes in. Filter is used when you want to keep only certain values and remove the rest based on a condition. So that's why it's obviously called filter. You're filtering something, you're keeping certain values and removing the rest, all based on a condition. So let's take the same list here that we used here and only keep the even numbers. So I can simply use this script, and you can see here now what changed. Instead of transforming everything in the list, we are now searching only the even numbers, thereby that is by providing this condition. So whenever each item in the list satisfies this condition, it is going to be added, and we create a list out of it. So when I run this program, you can see it prints only even numbers. So instead of transforming everything in the list, we are now only selecting certain items that matches this condition. So filter is basically saying keep this and remove the rest and remove that, and so on. So now compare this idea with map. Map changes everything in the item, but here the filter removes unwanted item. So it removed all the odd numbers here and kept only the even numbers. So one map transforms, and here the filter selects. It picks only certain things based on a condition. So that difference is very important. Now just to make it clearer, let's quickly see how we used to do filtering with normal loop. So had we used normal loop instead of this simple single line of code, see how many lines of code we have to write to achieve the same goal. So here you see the for loop here, and this works fine. So it's all does the same thing. But you see it took this many lines of code, the loop, the condition, the append. So but with filter, all we need is, instead of writing 9 lines of code, we had only 5 lines, and that too one was to print. So you can see, including the print line, if you had to use the filter, you could have saved many lines of code. So the code becomes much cleaner. Now once we understand selecting the data, there is one final step. So instead of transforming or selecting, what if we want to combine everything into one single result? So that's where reduce comes in. So before using it, we import it like this. First of all, in your script, so we have to use from the func tools, we have to import the reduce. So now let's say we want to add all numbers in the list. So you have a list, and I want to add all the numbers in it. So I have this script here. So you see here, first we import the reduce from func tools, and I here have the same list of numbers, and I am going to use the reduce. So I'm going to combine the values step by step until only one final result is left. So instead of a list, when I run this program, we get one number. So what we are doing is, we pass each number in the list, and then we add them. So we are combining the values step by step. So instead of a list, we get one single number, which is the sum of all the numbers. So you can have any expression here, such as multiplication, which is going to multiply 1 times 2, 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 4 is 24, so on. It keeps multiplying. So that is reduce. So you have reduced a long list of numbers into one single output. So we get a single number. So that is how we reduce. So then, as the name says, we reduced a long list of numbers into a single output number. So now if we connect everything what we learned today in a simple way, we can say that map transforms data, filter selects data, reduce combines data. So think of it like a pipeline. First you change it, then you clean it, and then you summarize it. Now if this makes sense, you already understood one of the most important functional programming patterns in Python. And that's it for this video. If this video helped you understand map, filter and reduce in a simple way, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. And in the upcoming topic, we will learn modules and packages, how to organize large code bases properly in Python.